Hello, nice to see you. You're welcome. Nice that you are interested in a holistic numerology. Although we know the numbers very well, we need this text for the video to show as much as possible in a relatively short time, because English is not our mother language. We thank you for your understanding. In this holistic numerology, your daily number is your steering wheel, so one of your most important numbers. So if you are born on the 4th, or on the 14th, or on the 24th, it is important that you like to deepen yourself, to be profound in nature, to be on the path of knowledge, to be interested in seeing things behind. Yes, it is about recognizing deeper causes, or also like to solve this and that, to heal, to integrate. Even if you have the 4 in another place in your date, it is good to fulfill this task as good as possible. The number 4, and by the way also the number 2, are numbers both of which show strongly in depth. So they go into deepness. The 2 promotes more head focused. The 4 promotes more practical. Although the 4 can also be used relatively well for head related, yes, because, for example, with a good concentration, focus, concentration are things that fit the 4 very well. The 4 can allow precise, complete work. It is important to have understanding with people who are less precise, especially if you are born on the 4th, 14th and 24th. With the 4 is also great stamina, toughness possible. The 4 is the most important number of form, frame, structure, concepts. With the 4, it is good to always have clarity, to take a clear stand in the conversation, to show a serious helping way of life. The 4 plays, so to speak, a networking, connecting forth between theory and practice. Yes. The 4 is about bringing one product, one program. Yes, one thing to final production, so that it can be put to practical use later. I mean, if you develop something, you put it together with a 4. The 4 is, so to speak, the last development step. The 1 provides the idea. With a 2 is about looking at this idea, thinking, analyzing. With the 3 is about bringing the idea in the actual development. With the 4 is already a small cycle completed. Why? This also shows the addition 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 are 10. Or 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 is 10, or are 10. The 10 has to do with the big circle. Especially with the number 4, it is important to find solutions to all sorts of problems, even for your own problems. The number 4 is probably one of the most suitable numbers for support, advice, maintenance, service. In the soul principle, so in the soul picture, the 4 typically has to do with the subconscious. Thus, with the 4, it is also an important task to train the best possible relationship with your own consciousness mind. You may be interested in both solving everything in the subconscious mind as well as in subconsciously constantly inputting constructive images, thoughts, feelings. It's important to train your subconscious mind in putting constructive images, thoughts and feelings. In the body principle, so in the body picture, the number 4 is assigned to the neck center. This one, or Hals. So if you have a 4 in the date, it is important to show interest, to express yourself as quickly as possible, openly, freely, to communicate without having to hold back for too long, especially in delicate, personal, intimate situations. If you have both a 4 and a 9 in the date, this is a so-called opposition connection, tension connection. You feel 2 different souls in your breast. 2 different souls in your breast. You can experience a back and the forth, like this, even pressure, experience tension. So that you are as balanced as possible, it is important to both the 4 as well as the 9 to live. It's important to live both numbers, it's the 4 and the 9. There is a task to show you both profoundly, profoundly inside, seriously, as well as extroverted, playful, easygoing. The inside, the serious things has to do with the 4, and the extroverted, playful, easygoing things has to do with the 9. Also, it is, for example, important to find a balance between form, frame, structure, concept. This is the 4. And just no frame, for example, no plan, to be spontaneous, to let everything flow. This is the 9. By the way, we are well aware that people also live the dark side of the numbers. Yes. For example, in terms of the 4, to know which shadows come into question, you may just imagine the opposite of the constructive descriptions. That would, for example, for the number 4 mean that it is possible to be too strict, too serious, to be pedantic, to own an introverted attitude, to be immobile, but for example the opposite of form, structure, order, concept, to live, not be interested in problem solving, always blaming others. Yes. We come now to the end. we wish you an optimal handling with the wonderful number forces. We are happy, yes, to answer any questions you have. Yeah. Write down your question. Yeah, by the way, as we said, this is a holistic numerology with a holistic number horoscope. If you are interested in a written interpretation or a personal meeting, to have a sitting via Skype, you can have this, you are welcome. This is the holistic horoscope, number horoscope, with the 3 pictures, with the mental picture. So this is the soul picture, the psychic picture, and this one is the body picture, and this one are the solare Zahlen, a wonderful area, here you can see special tasks, special life tasks. Yes, a very important picture, it's for the whole life, important tasks. Yeah, also we said possibilities, strengths, potential. Yes, you can, there are a lot. Okay, the picture. Yes, we can show you also, for example, the body picture, health, important things about health, and other very interesting things. Okay, I thank you very much for watching the video, so thank you for watching the video. We wish you all the best. Kind regards. Ciao.